Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are exploring an exciting topic in machine learning, k-means clustering. This is one of the simplest and most widely used clustering algorithm in unsupervised learning. It's highly popular because of its simplicity and efficiency. In this video, we'll dive into the theory behind k-means clustering, understand its application, and then implement it step by step in Python. So if you are ready, let's jump right in. So, what is clustering? Clustering is a technique used to group similar data points together. So, based on their characteristics, supervised learning. Unlike supervised learning, clustering does not require any labeled data. Instead, it covers patterns or structures in the data. So, let's see what is k-means clustering. So, now let's talk about k-means. K-means is a clustering algorithm that divides the data into k groups or clusters. So, the key idea is to minimize the distance between the data points and the center of the assigned clusters, known as the centroid. So let me tell you how it works. So first there will be the initialization. We choose the number of clusters which we call the k. Then we'll randomly place k initial centroids in the data space. Then we will do the assignment step. So in assignment step we will assign each data point to the nearest centroid. So this forms temporary clusters. So then we will update this step. Then we'll calculate the mean of all data points in each cluster and update the centroid accordingly. And then we will repeat the assignment and update step until the centroid no longer change significantly. So a maximum number of iterations is reached. So here are some advantages and disadvantages of the k-means. So it is just simple and easy to implement, and there can be a disadvantage that the value of k needs to be specified and it is sensitive to the outliers and noisy data. So now let's switch to Python and see how to implement k-means clustering. So here is the ALBO method for choosing k. So we will use ALBO method, that is a heuristic used to determine the optimal number of clusters, that is k. So here is the explanation of the code. So first we will do the dataset creation, then we'll apply k-means, then we will do the visualization, then we will use the ALBO method, and then we will do the optimal k-means clustering. So let's look at the code. So here first we import the necessary libraries. We will use NumPy for numerical operations, we will use matplotlib for visualization, and k-means algorithm for sklearn. So with these we're ready to create and visualize our cluster. So next we create a synthetic dataset. Here we are creating a synthetic dataset. For simplicity we'll use make blobs to generate clusters of data points. Here we have 300 data points. So as we can see that here we have 300 data points grouped into three clusters. So the data is scattered, but k-means will help us organize it into meaningful groups. So now we will apply the k-means algorithm. We will specify the numbers of clusters as 3. So here we are specifying the numbers of clusters as 3 in this. Then we will fit the model to the extract the cluster centers and labels. So centroid represent the centers of the clusters each data point belongs to, and let's visualize the cluster along with their centroids. So let's print it. Okay, so here you can see that here is the result in which each cluster is represented by a unique color and red marks in uh, cluster 0 is represented by the purple color, cluster 1 is with blue, and cluster 2 with yellow. So looking at the graph, the optimal k is where the ALBO is formed. For our dataset, the best k appears to be 3. So finally we apply k-means again using the optimal number of clusters and visualize the final results. So as you can see, the data groups are now grouped into clear distinct clusters based on their similarities. So up next we did it. So that's it for the tutorial on k-means clustering. We learned the theory, explored its application, and implemented it step by step in Python. So clustering is a powerful tool for finding patterns in unequal data, and k-means is one of the simplest and most effective algorithm for this task. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Thanks for watching.